Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
The Urban Real Estate Group has joined forces with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers and is here to serve you for all your real estate needs with real estate offices now in 6 central and southeastern Kentucky locations. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, farm, or commercial property, remember Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers, give us a call at 859-792-2611. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert works.
Folks, the Memorial Day sale is going on now through the end of May at Mattresses and More, located in Southland Plaza right next to Ace Hardware. Right now, you save up to 30% off on all new merchandise arriving weekly. That includes mattresses, bedroom suits, living room suits, recliners, and so much more. Again, this Memorial Day sale through the end of May, come in and get it now and save up to 30% off. Also, get 12 months same as cash with your good credit at Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza, Houstonville Road, Danville.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Spring's finally here, and that means spring cleaning. While you're cleaning, the folks at your local electric cooperative encourage you to check for electrical safety hazards. Start in the bathroom and kitchen. Do the outlets in those rooms have ground fault circuit interrupters? Then move on to the rest of the house, paying special attention to extension cords. Check all your cords to make sure they're not worn, cracked, or frayed. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
And now, the weather forecast on Z105.
Brought to you by Mulch to Go. They've got you.
The home of the Wildcats, Z.
Number 33, Cole.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. We are live at Rebel Field for tonight's first round 45th District action. It's Boyle County and Garrett County, Game 1. It is, Rick, for all intents and purposes, the most nerve-wracking day of the year for every team across the state. If you play in a district semifinal, if you lose, your season's over. If you win, you know you get at least 2 more games, the district championship and a berth in the region tournament as well. You're joining us right in time for the national anthem, so we'll step aside and come back in 2 minutes, give you starting lineups right here on Z105.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car wash.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. We're live from Rebel Field as Boyle County and Garrett County do battle in game number 1 of this 45th District semifinal tonight. It's a doubleheader from Rebel Field. Game 1, Boyle and Garrett. Game 2 is Danville and Lincoln. And for tonight, Boyle County, the number 1 seed, taking on Garrett, the number 4 seed. The Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups brought to you by Linda Wilson Realty on Legion Drive in Harrisburg. See why selling Mercer and the surrounding counties is what Linda Wilson Realty does best. We start off with the visiting Garrett County Golden Lions at 8-18, and here's Radio Rick.
All right, Joe, leading off number 33, Hance Moberly at third base. Batting second, number 15, Jaden No, center fielder. Batting third, number 24, Corbin Folger at shortstop. Batting cleanup, number 3, Logan Quinn at first. Batting fifth, number 2, Zachary Stacy pitching. Batting sixth, number 11, Justin Parsons, right field. Batting seventh, number 28, Mason Agee, D-Agee. Batting eighth, number 8, Logan Anderson doing the catching. Batting ninth, number 25, Brady Reeser, and he is at second base, not hitting but playing left field, number 7, Trey Graham.
That's 1 through 9 plus the DH for Garrett County. For Boyle County, it's 1 through 9 plus a DH as well. But their defense is on the field first, as they are the number 1 seed in the home team in tonight's game. And they'll line up like this defensively. In left field, it's Colin Wise. In center field, Austin Bodner. In right field is Logan Perry. Behind home plate is Carson Rowe. At third base, Andrew Holder. Shortstop is Kyler Klodge. Cole Jarnigan, the freshman, at second base. Owen Wheeler, the sophomore, at first. I mentioned Carson Rowe behind the dish. And Caden Patterson, the Boyle County ace, is on the mound. Patterson, 52 2/3. This is his 12th appearance on the mound this season. 10 of those will be starts when he throws his first pitch to start this game. And just phenomenal numbers, 65 strikeouts and 52 2/3, a 7-1 record. He also has 1 save, a 0.93 ERA. The next pitch he throws will be pitch number 876 on the season. He already beat Garrett County once this year, try to make it twice, and the biggest game of the year for either one of these teams tonight. Again, you can't afford to lose this one. You can afford to lose tomorrow night's district championship, but you can't afford to lose this one. You lose this one, your season comes to an end. Boyle County at 23-8, Garrett County at 8-18. Boyle County in their home whites, the black hats with the gold B across those hats, the white tops with the Rebels in cursive and black across the chest, outline of that Boyle County gold, white pants to match. For Garrett County, the maroon hats, that golden GC across those hats, maroon tops, Garrett and block, white letters outlined in gold, gray pants, black stripes down the side. Caden Patterson kicks and delivers a fastball that misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. 6:04 is first pitch time. 77 degrees from Boyle County High School, but even cooler in the shade back behind the backstop in front of the press box where Media Row is here at Boyle County High School. The 1-0 as Moberly will step out and call time. Moberly, No, and Folger 1, 2, and 3 for the Golden Lions, who are 8-18, and already Carson Rowe's having some issue with that PitchCom device. And we'll call time and head over to Boyle County's dugout, and Sam Tiller and Adam Schartzer will get his PitchCom device situated.
Try to get him reconnected. You know, Joe, throw out all the records. They mean nothing at this point. It's 0-0, and that's it. Tonight, loser goes home, season's over, winner moves on.
Yeah, winner plays tomorrow night, weather permitting. If you look at the weather may not permit tomorrow night, but they'll get the winner of Danville and Lincoln County here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and what's going to be a busy couple of days here at Boyle County High School. 1-0 to Moberly is a fastball that's a little low, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nice contingent out here in the outfield, sitting out there, center field, right field.
Yeah, got some fans out there in the sun catching the rays and catching some baseball. 2-0 called strike 2 and 1. Got a fan with a blue and white umbrella situated over her head, blocking herself from the sunshine. Good view up there on that field and that hill in right center. 2-1 swung and missed. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. I feel like it's been forever since I've called a game, and it has been quite some time. 12 days since the last time I called a game. That was the Boyle-Mercer County game at Titan Field, which Caden Patterson started for the Rebels. 2-2, swing and a miss. Moberly goes down on strikes. That is Patterson's M.O., a blitzing fastball, and can strike out batters with the best of them in the region. Strikeout number 66 for the sophomore Caden Patterson. Out number 1 here in the top half of the first. There's Jaden No. And this Rebel team started off 6-7 this year, then rattled off 17 consecutive wins. That came to an end last week when they lost to Campbellsville. That ball was hit right back up the middle and caught by Patterson on a line, who just kind of casually reached up with his glove hand and made the catch.
Made that look easy.
2 up and 2 down on a line drive back out to Patterson. And here's Corbin Folger, the lefty.
Number 24, Corbin Folger.
I asked Coach Blair, what is the longest win streak in Boyle County school history? Because 17 straight is up there. You would think would at least threaten that longest win streak. First pitch from Patterson to Corbin Folger's a fastball that tails outside and high, 1 ball and no strikes. And he said, well, it depends on who you ask. And I can imagine that being the case. You know, someone playing back in the 60s or 70s. I remember we won 24 consecutive games. No, it wasn't 24. It was 26 in a row. You know, the fish stories, the win streak gets longer and longer every single year. We do know 17 in a row, though, is a hefty win streak. It is the longest in quite some time for the Rebels. Breaking ball from Patterson is a good one. It's over the outside corner, 1-1. The 2018 Rebels won 14 straight. They lost their first game of the year that year, then rattled off 14 in a row after that. That was the longest win streak up until the 17 straight. Boyle cruised off this year, 1-1. Fastball that was way off the outside corner, and Folger couldn't hold up. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Garrett County has had some issues offensively at times this year, pitching-wise at times this year. And then there have been some games as well. They've really put it together. We'll talk about that throughout this broadcast. The 1-2 to Folger, fastball swing and a miss. Caden Patterson amped up off the mound, and he took care of Garrett County all by himself. A couple of strikeouts and a line out back to Patterson. 1-2-3, nothing doing. We're through the top half of the first. The Rebels are coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Hello, I'm Chris Davis of Farmers National Bank's Lancaster branch. Good luck to all local teams and students this year. Show your team pride with one of our school-themed debit cards. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Laura at the Garrett County Public Library. If you have children ages 0 to 5 who live in Garrett County, you can sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library through the Garrett County Public Library. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org for more information, or come visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Caden Patterson set down Garrett County 1-2-3 on just 10 pitches. 7 of those were strikes, and now he looks at his counterpart, Zachary Stacy. And anytime we're at a Garrett County game as radio broadcasters and we see Zachary Stacy on the mound, we have a smile across our face because Zachary does not mess around when he's on the mound. He fires quickly. He's the quickest worker that I can remember in my 13, 14 years doing play-by-play in terms of pitching-wise. We assume he'll work quickly again tonight, and behind him defensively, it's Trey Graham in left field, Jaden Noe in center, Justin Parsons in right, Hans Moberly at third base, Corbin Folger at shortstop, Brady Reeser at second base, Logan Quinn is at first, Logan Anderson behind home plate, and as we mentioned, it's Zachary Stacy, the junior. He is starting game number 8 this year, appearing in his 9th game overall, 40 1/3 innings pitched, 26 runs, only 16 of those are earned, however, 62 strikeouts and 40 1/3, so just like Caden Patterson, his counterpart, he is a heavy strikeout pitcher, 2.78 ERA. The next pitch he throws will give him 714 on the season, and he works against Kyler Klotch, Austin Bodner, and Ethan Milburn, 1, 2, and 3 in this Boyle County 9. And leading off for the Rebels, the 45th District Player of the Year, Kyler Klotch, who sees the first pitch fastball from the pink-gloved Zachary Stacy, miss high. 1 ball and no strikes. Klotch, Bodner, and Milburn. The 1-0 is outside and low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Bounces away from Anderson back behind home plate. I was doing some math, and it did not include Boyle County's game versus Mercer County that we did 12 days ago. That was the last Boyle County game that we've done this year. 2-0 is inside. Almost hit Klotch. Turns away 3-0. But in games that we've done of Boyle Counties this year, Kyler Klotch's on-base percentage is .764. It's otherworldly. The 3-0 is right down the middle, 3-1. And he's a pitch away from drawing a walk. He does exactly what you want a left hitter to do. Get on base any way you possibly can. Draws walks, gets hits by pitches, and will hit the ball as well deep into the outfield and drifts that one foul towards the softball complex where the 45th District softball tournament is underway. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kyler Claunch as Stacy battles back. 3-2 is grounded towards second base. Easy play for Reeser, who gobbles it up and goes to first in time for out number 1. Claunch on a 4-3 ground out is gone. Good battle by Zachary Stacy to work from 3-0 and induce the ground out from the Rebels' best hitter. And the 1-out batter is Austin Bodner. Bodner at 337, 4 home runs, 22 driven in. As the lefty will dig in. Swings with pink batting gloves. First pitch to Austin Bodner. Fastball he's late on. It's 0-1. And you got the softball complex buzzing with 45th District softball action. Semifinals tonight. Championship game scheduled tomorrow night. The same exact time the baseball games are going on. 0-1 to Bodner. Fouled off the screen. Rattles the crowd mic. And it snowballs in 2 strikes. Bodner will step out. You got Boyle and DCA softball going at it right now. They'll play the first game just like Boyle baseball is, and then following that, it's Garrett County and Lincoln County softball. Winners of those 2 games play tomorrow night in the 45th District Championship softball at 6 o'clock. The 0-2 to Bodner. Fastball, tad inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pretty good spot there by Stacy, but a little bit high and tight. And 3 umpires, 1 behind home plate, 1 down the first base line, and Tony Gray down the third base line, hands on his hips.
He'll probably rotate around for the next game.
The 1-2 to Bodner. Fastball is lifted towards right field, shallow right. Reeser is out just 2 or 3 steps in the outfield grass and reaches up and squeezes the pearl for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Zachary Stacy here in the bottom half of the first, and Ethan Milburn will dig in.
Ethan squeezes the pearl.
Squeezes the pearl for out number 2, Radio Rick.
That's a newer one on me. Squeezes the pearl.
Ethan Milburn is, I was looking at Boyle County's official laminated roster.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Isn't it nice?
Nice. You've got one and I've got one. And I can't, I guess, officially say this about Ethan Milburn. First pitch to Ethan, a fastball's in there 0-1. But we can unofficially say he's got to be the tallest player on the Rebel roster, right?
He's pretty tall.
What do you think, 6'5" for Ethan Milburn?
Hang on a second. I'll make a guess.
0-1 is low and outside, 1-1. It doesn't say on the roster. That's what I'm saying. It just has their position in their class.
I see.
He's a junior, bats right, throws right-handed. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ethan. Fastball is over the outside corner. Good spot by Zachary Stacy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stacy pitched the second game of that doubleheader. Remember when these 2 teams played, Rick, about a month ago or so, 3 weeks ago or so maybe, not quite a month. 1-2 to Milburn, low and outside, 2-2. Was a doubleheader in a week that was filled with storms, and they knew they had to get the games in, so they played 2 on a Wednesday night in Lancaster.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a long night. We were there for both of them. Boyle County won them both.
It was a short night for me. For the next day.
2-2. Tailing fastball is outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ethan Milburn. It was the first true doubleheader, T. Ellis said, since he was at Lincoln County. And then Adam Blair said his first true doubleheader that night since he was at Washington County. Milburn hammers one towards right, breaking in, now breaking out is the Garrett right fielder Justin Parsons, who makes the catch on the line for out number 3. Milburn gave it a right to Parsons. A couple of 1-2-3 innings for Garrett and Boyle. We're through 1 in this 45th District semifinal. It is Boyle County nothing, Garrett County nothing on Z105.
Water and electricity, 2 things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Lee's Famous Recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
Hello, I'm Angela Frisbee at Farmers National Bank. We are excited to support students as they excel in the classroom, play in the band, act in the school play, and as they compete in sports. We wish our students a great school year. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Garrett 1-2-3, Boyle 1-2-3 in the first. We go to the top half of the second. Logan Quinn, Zachary Stacy, Justin Parsons, 4, 5, and 6 for the Golden Lions here in the top half of the second. We're busy all week long. Well, I guess technically not all week long, tonight and tomorrow night, but we'll see what the weather does for tomorrow night's district championship games in the 45th and 46th. First pitch to Logan Quinn is a fastball that misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Patterson threw 10 pitches in the top of the first. Zachary Stacy, 16 in the bottom half of the first. The 1-0 to Logan Quinn, the Garrett County first baseman, is low and outside. Kicks up some dust. It's 2-0. If all goes according to plan and the weather is not a factor tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow night for the 45th District Championship game. 2 balls and no strikes to Quinn. Fastball, swinging a middle, breaking ball, actually. Quinn was out in front of it, 2-1. Radio Rick, you're going to be in Harrodsburg, I believe, for the 46th District softball and baseball doubleheader tomorrow. The 2-1 is grounded weekly foul, 2-2. I guess we should say that with a caveat. If Mercer Baseball loses to East Jessamine tonight, you will not be doing the baseball game tomorrow, because we assume that'll be East versus West in the 46th districts. Yeah, West has got Bergen. And congratulations to both of those teams if that's what that happens, but we don't cover East or West, so we won't be there for that game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Logan Quinn. Check swing and a breaking ball, and he went around. Caden Patterson's got that breaking ball whirling right now at the outside corner. Strikeout number 3, 4 in a row set down by the sophomore. And the one-out batter is Zachary Stacy.
That's where you play that song after the retires the side in order. 1, 2, 3.
Here's Zachary Stacy, a junior at 247, no home runs, 10 driven in. First pitch to Stacy, fastball sitting on 1, but didn't get one over the zone, and he swung through it. It's 0-1. 2 totally different styles of play between Garrett and Boyle. Got a team in Garrett County who doesn't hit for a whole lot of power. Stacy hits one towards shallow center field. Jarnigan actually will circle back on the infield dirt and make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Parsons. Boyle County, on the other hand, one of the state leaders in home runs hit. 13 of them. You got Klosh with 4. You got Bodner with 4. Milburn has 2 of them. And then 1 from Caleb Branham, Jacob Kinney, and Colin Wise to give Boyle County their 13 home runs. They're also one of the state leaders in triples as well. They can really get around the bases. Here's Justin Parsons, made a good catch to end the first inning. Swings through a breaking ball, 0-1.
I like his yellow shoes.
Yeah, got yellow cleats, yellow spikes, navy blue stripes, and some sort of design that come across the side and back of those for Parsons. The 0-1 grounded towards short. Klotch will dig in, have to hurry, throws to first base in time, and Parsons is out by a step for out number 3. 6 up, 6 down for Caden Patterson. We're through 1.5. Boyle nothing, Garrett nothing in the 45th District semis on Z105. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Serving Boyle County seniors, a gathering place.
Our Meals on Wheels program is designed for seniors 60 and up in Boyle County who struggle with food insecurity. If you think you may be eligible, call us at 859-236-2070, thegatheringplace.org, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more info.
Serving Boyle County seniors, a gathering place.
Hello, I'm Mark Wade, Superintendent of Boyle County Schools. To the class of 2025, congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. You've worked hard, shown grit, and earned this moment, and we couldn't be prouder. As you embark on your next journey, remember that the skills and knowledge you've gained here will serve you well. I'm Mark Wade, Superintendent of Boyle County Schools. Best wishes for a bright and successful future.
4, 5, and 6 for Boyle County. Logan Perry, Carson Rowe, and Owen Wheeler are due up. Middle third of the Boyle County 9 in a scoreless game On a beautiful night for baseball for Rebel Field in the 45th District semifinals, Zachary Stacy's first pitch to Perry's lifted. Left field, Trey Graham ranging near the fair foul line, reaches up, makes the catch on the run near the Garrett County bullpen in that left field corner for out number one. One pitch, one out, bottom half of the second underway quickly. And here's Carson Rowe.
Number 38, Carson Rowe.
Carson, the starting catcher for the Rebels. You can tell he's a catcher. His pants are already dirty midway through the second inning. Where's number 38? Adjust his jersey as he digs in the right-handed box and sees a fastball from Stacy. Flip the outside corner, no balls and one strike. Garrett County at 8-19. Boyle County at 23-8. T. Ellis, the head coach of the Golden Lions. That one jammed as Rick set off his fist and over top of the Boyle County dugout. And it's quickly no balls and two strikes. T. Ellis led Garrett to that phenomenal season last year where they won 23 games. Of course, 2 years ago, we're a win away from the state tournament, the 0-2 to Rowe. Hit towards the right-hand side, backhand stab by Quinn, race to the bag. He'll beat Carson Rowe by about 4 steps and apply the tag on the bag with his right foot for out number 2. 5 up and 5 down for Stacy, and the 2-out batter is Owen Wheeler.
Number 1, Owen Wheeler.
Boyle County beat Garrett 3-2 in that second game of that doubleheader 3 weeks ago, the game that Stacy pitched, and if not for a couple of mistakes on Garrett County side, base running mistakes, they may have won that game. So I think the Golden Lions feel about as comfortable as they can with Stacy on the mound. Owen Wheeler sees a fastball low and outside for ball 1. There's no tomorrow if you lose, so, obviously you want to win the district championship. 0-1 is hit well by Wheeler to center field. Jaden No, couple of steps to his right, backs up, makes the catch. That is a quick inning for Zachary Stacy. 7 pitches. We're through 2. It's Boyle nothing, Garrett nothing, the 45th District semifinals on Z105.
Hi, this is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. Have you tried downloading free books, audiobooks, magazines, movies, television shows, music, and more from our website? Download Libby, Hoopla, and Canopy to check out free digital materials. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org to get started.
Now open Golden Lion Barber Shop, locally owned and operated in the Square, Lancaster, accepting both walk-ins plus appointments. Mark offers haircuts, straight razor shaves, hot towels, and more. Golden Lion Barber Shop is thrilled to serve Garrett and surrounding counties. For your appointment, go online to Instagram or by using the Vigaro app or call 859-304-5055. Best of luck, Golden Lions, from Golden Lion Barber Shop on the Square in Lancaster.
Lee's famous recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's famous recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
It's a 1-2-3 fest between Garrett County and Boyle County so far. 6 up, 6 down for both Stacy and Patterson. We head to the top half of the third. It's Mason Agee, Logan Anderson, Brady Reeser, 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Golden Lions. As Agee draws a cross in the dirt, we'll have one foot in the right-handed box. That's the right foot. His left foot stretches across the other side, and we'll look at T. Ellis, who I assume is not going to give him the bunt sign. Agee's going to dig back in just to make sure he gives an eye down to T. Ellis. Agee's a big fella as he steps in that right-handed box, and the first pitch from Patterson is a fastball way outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Garrett County doing the best trying to time up Caden Patterson fastballs, and a lot of times they're off the outside corner. They couldn't hit him with an oar, and then you mix a breaking ball in there as well. Makes it tough. That one's way outside and low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Mercer County and softball up on Bergen, 10-0 right now. A game just started 20 minutes ago. It's already out of hand there at Lady Titan Field. 1-1, big hack by Agee. Swings and misses. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Southwestern up on Somerset Christian, 6-1. DCA up on Boyle County and softball, 2-0 early in that game. Swing and a miss. Agee down on strikes and 4 Ks for Caden Patterson. He's set down 7 in a row to begin this 45th District semifinal. And here's Logan Anderson.
Now batting for the Golden Lions.
You hear that Boyle DCA softball score and say, what in the world's going on? Well, you remember when they played in the regular season, DCA jumped out to a 5-0 lead for Boyle County. I think won.
So they finally woke up.
Yeah, 20-5, I think was the final score of that game. 20-6 or something like that. Here's Logan Anderson, Garrett County catcher, fastball. Same result essentially every other Golden Lions had swinging at those fastballs. He hits nothing. It's no balls and 1 strike. Anderson, 250, no home runs, 7 driven in for the Garrett County backstop. The 0-1, same result, 0-2. Danville and Lincoln County are next. The winners of these 2 games will play tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Right here on Z105. Anderson chokes up on that bat. The 0-2 from Patterson. Fastball is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Saw Caden Patterson in that game against Mercer County, and he threw a gem. Struck out 10 Titans in that win back on May the 7th at Titan Field. The 1-2 fastball. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was a fastball. Low and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Need a radar gun here. That'd help us out a lot, sitting behind home plate.
He was trying to get him to go after it. He almost did.
Anderson chokes up again on the handle of that bat. The 2-2 fastball is high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now Anderson has worked it from 0-2 to 3-2, a pitch away from the first base runner of this game for either team. Been a combined 13 straight set down by Caden Patterson and Zachary Stacy. With Caden throws here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swing and a miss. Down goes Anderson, strikeout number 7. Sound like the Cleveland Guardians announcer. Down goes Anderson. Yep. When Jose Ramirez and Tim Anderson got in that scuffle.
Tim Anderson thinks better of that now.
His career took a sideways turn after he got involved with Jose Ramirez, didn't it?
He thought he wanted to go with Jose, and he knocked him on the ground.
Yeah. 2-out batter is Brady Reeser. Fastball is low, 1 ball and no strikes. I mean, Tim Anderson was an all-star.
Yeah, at one time.
Jose Ramirez hit him so hard he forgot how to play baseball after that. 1 ball and no strikes to the Garrett County second baseman, Brady Reeser, who stepped out on a fastball and swung and missed. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
They're not catching an outside pitch.
Brady Reeser has 1 of the 2 Garrett County home runs this year. Reeser with 1 and Logan Quinn with the other.
Getting way outside.
Yeah, breaking ball way off the outside corner. A wave and a miss by Brady Reeser. It's 1-2. Top of the third, 0-0 in the 45th District semis between Boyle County and Garrett County as Patterson's 1-2 was on its way. Over the outside corner, it's a called strike 3. Patterson K's the side. He has struck out 6 through 3 innings. He's untouchable so far, but Stacy is as well. We'll see what he can do for an encore in the bottom half of the third. It's scoreless on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Hi, I'm John Welch, General Manager of Bob Allen Nissan. Now is the perfect time to check out financing offers that make driving a Nissan more affordable than ever. Take advantage of 0% for 60 months, 1.9% for 72 months, or 3.9% for 84 months. Your new ride is waiting at Bob Allen Nissan on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
The Garrett County Extension Service is your source for agricultural, family and consumer science, and 4-H programs in Garrett County. The Extension Service offers programs such as soil and hay sampling, food preservation, cooking classes, and a multitude of 4-H clubs. Kayla and Eric encourage you to stop by and check out what the Extension Service can do for you. We are located south of Lancaster on Highway 27. Good luck to the Garrett County High School team. Go Lions!
So far, so good for Garrett County and Boyle County. 33 pitches for Caden Patterson through 3, 22 for Zachary Stacy through 2. So they're both averaging 11 pitches an inning. And right now, neither team is having much luck swinging the bats. Cole Jarnigan, Andrew Holder, Colin Wise, 7, 8, and 9 for the Rebels here in the bottom half of the third. And it starts off with the freshman Cole Jarnigan at 203. No home runs, 7 driven in. He had a big game. Last time we saw Boyle versus Mercer County a couple of weeks ago. He sees a fastball from Zachary Stacy tickle the outside corner. It's no balls and 1 strike. Just a beautiful night for high school baseball here at Rebel Field. 0-1, tails outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. The most pressure-packed game of the year up to this point. There's a lot of nerves, obviously, on opening day. You're excited. There's the exciting nerves. The 1-1 is up and out of the zone, 2-1. But there's nothing like the nerves of playing in a district semifinal game where you know one mistake can essentially cost you your season. The 2-1 swing and a miss as Stacy ramps up on a fastball. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. You just win 1. You get a berth in the region tournament next week. 2-2 breaking ball. Jernigan sits on it, fouls it off near the softball complex. Count stays 2-2. Good news for people in this area is the 45th district champion will host the 12th region tournament this year. So it's not going to be a far drive for any of us to watch that region tournament next week. 2-2 fastball, called strike 3 over the outside corner. It's strikeout number 1 for Zachary Stacy. He is set down 7 straight. And the one-out batter is Andrew Holder. Man's third base tonight for the Rebels. You know, Garrett County, I'm sure, each team obviously is hoping to win the district championship, but especially from Garrett County's perspective, they've got that brand new field over there in Lancaster. That ball is hammered up the middle and fielded by Stacy on one hop. Underhand tosses to first. 1 pitch, 2 gone. And a 1-3 put out. But Garrett County, you know, you win the region, or you win the district, you host the region. I'm sure they want to show off that new field over there to everybody in the region. Get to come over and watch the region tournament there in Lancaster, but they'll have to get by Boyle County first to have dreams of doing that.
A beautiful complex they've got over there for sure.
2-out batter is Colin Wise. First pitch to Colin is a fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Was talking with Logan Young, who's here from 12th Region Sports before the game began, and we were talking about just the different fields. And he mentioned as well, you know, the prospect of having the region tournament hosted potentially at Danville. 1-0 chop back to the mound. Stacy, easy play on 1 hop to first in time for out number 3. Couple of 1-3 ground outs, a strikeout. I'll finish my thought as we head towards the 4th inning already. It's scoreless on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard between Boyle County and Garrett County on Z105.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
Joe Evans alongside Radio Rink. It's the top half of the 4th between Boyle County and Garrett County. 18 consecutive batters have come to the plate between the two teams combined. 18 of them have been retired in order. 9 up, 9 down for Patterson, 9 up, 9 down for Zachary Stacy, and now the top of the order back up for Garrett County to begin the top of the 4th. Hans Moberly, Jaden O, and Corbin Folger.
What's called old-fashioned pitcher's duel.
I'd love to see it. 33 pitches for Patterson, 31 for Zachary Stacy. Moberly is 0 for 1, struck out to begin this game back in the 1st, and sees a Patterson fastball grounded third base side.
Error.
Yeah, past a barehanded reaching T. Ellis. The former Garrett County Golden Lion himself, who reached down and couldn't make the play on 1 hop down the third base line. No balls and 1 strike.
Have to call him Elmer Ellis.
To Hans Moberly. 0-1 the count. Fastball outside corner hits the outside corner as well. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 the count to Hans Moberly. Patterson fires, swing and a miss.
Wow.
10 up and 10 down for Caden Patterson. That's 4 consecutive strikeouts. That's 7 on the game already for Caden. 1-out batter's Jaden No. But going back to our conversation before the 3rd inning ended, you know, I think each field obviously offers something special in the 45th district when it comes to whoever wins hosting the region. Boyle County's got a great complex here as well. First pitch is lifted shallow center field. Coming on is Austin Bodner. Out is Clonch. Bodner calls off. It drops in between 3 of them, actually. Bodner was there, thought he was going to grab it. Instead, it drops right behind Clonch and right behind Jarnigan. It's the first hit of the game. It comes on the one in the Bermuda Triangle, so to say, in shallow center field, and stops the streak of 10 straight set down by Patterson.
That's where you got the shortstop should have taken charge right there and called somebody off, called that ball. And it is just kind of, and you can't charge an error because nobody touched it.
Yeah, it goes down as a hit. First one of the game for either team. And
should have been caught.
With Jaden No at first base, he's got speed. We'll see what's going on here. First pitch is a fastball over the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike to Corbin Folger, the Garrett County shortstop.
Folger didn't like that. He just looked up in the sky after that pitch.
Patterson from the stretch with the first runner on
There he
base.
goes.
No,
No,
will
stop.
take off. Now stops, and Rowe
Ooh.
comes up like he's going to throw down to second base, but because no
That's a
stop.
good fake.
There's no throw. It misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. But again, you got a great field here at Boyle County. Great place to catch a game. Rick, I was telling you before the game, if the Rebels won district, I would assume this entire area behind the backstop we roped off for media row, so to say. 1 ball and 1 strike to the first base back in time is Jaden No. Danville gives you the possibility of the Admirals winning to have a field that's a lot smaller than everywhere else, and you could see a lot of pop and home runs hit there at Admiral Field in a 12th region tournament. Last time Danville hosted was back in 2021 when they beat Somerset. That was their Final Four team that year. 1 ball and 1 strike. Patterson with a fastball that splits the plate in 2. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Boyle County last hosted, I cannot remember the year, but I remember Danville and Boyle were both in the region tournament. Danville lost, I think, to Somerset, and Boyle lost to Wayne County that year. And I want to say it was something like 2016. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball a little bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count even to Corbin Folger.
He had no going back to first on that pitch. He didn't read him well.
First hit of the game came off the bat of Jaden No last batter. A little blooper that found its way into shallow center field between 3 players. There goes No. 2-2 is fouled off the support beam that holds up the net back in front of the backstop, and count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes.
No had a good jump, too.
Boyle County led by head coach Adam Blair, his 5th year as Boyle County head coach, won his 200th game earlier this year on May the 9th. Remember, Rick, all year long we've been tracking the possibility that Coach Blair would hit that 200 mark this year. 2-2 on its way. Fastball is high, 3-2. And I was actually, I'm just going to be honest, I was a couple of games off. Hey, what's up, Lawson? Got Logan Perry's brother here joining in the broadcast. I was a couple of games off. I thought it was going to be later on in the season, but he hit the 200 win mark on May the 9th. Ironically, against Washington County, team he started off coaching. Runner goes, that ball hit towards first, and it gets by Wheeler down the right field line, right off of Wheeler's glove, rounding third base, and getting the stop sign now is Jaden No. It's a double for Corbin Folger. Garrett's got something cooking here in the top of the 4th.
Looked like Wheeler was going to get it. I'm wondering if he didn't lose that in the sun, Joe, because he was like right in position to snag that. That'd have been a double play, but then at the last minute, I think he just lost it.
I think you're right. It almost looked like he had a beat on it, and then last second he just moved his glove. It wasn't lined up with it. Maybe it did enter the Sun's path, or the base runner blocked him. I guess No was going, so it couldn't have been the base runner in that instance. But Wheeler gets right by his glove, and now Garrett County with the infield in for Boyle County. Golden Lions essentially looked helpless the first 3 innings. Now they got runners at second and third and 1 out. And a Logan Quinn breaking ball. He sees high and inside, 1 ball and no strikes.
I was watching Wheeler. That time he was holding his hand up to try to, there he goes, his glove is right in front of him, so he could try to pick that ball up easier.
1-0, swing and a miss by Quinn, 1-1. Well, if you're looking at it from Garrett County's perspective, this is the guy really you want up in an RBI situation. 16 runs driven in for Logan Quinn. He does lead Garrett County in that RBI category, 342. One of 3 Golden Lions over the 300 mark. Fouled off the screen, back behind the dish. As he set on a Patterson fastball, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zachary Stacy in the on-deck circle will chase that one down. Is anybody rooting harder for a Garrett County hit right now than Stacy in the on-deck circle, the way he's been throwing? He's saying, give me a run or 2 and let's see what happens. The 1-2, breaking ball, hit towards third. Holder boots it. It bounces away. That's going to score a run. Logan Quinn safe, and it's 1-0 Garrett County. So a couple of defensive miscues by the Rebels here in the top half of the 4th. The Golden Lions lead on an RBI by Logan Quinn and a bouncer towards third base.
Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
I assume that one's going to be ruled an E5 right there on Boyle County. An error on the third baseman, Andrew Holder. And, again, everybody's safe. So to third base goes Folger. To first base, Quinn. The same exact situation we just had. Runners on base with 1 out. Except they're on the corners now for Zachary Stacy, who can help himself out. Garrett 1, Boyle nothing, top of the fourth. Stacy squares around, shows bunt, pulls it back. It was not a suicide squeeze as Folger wasn't breaking from third. He scampers back to the third base bag. It's 1-0. Stacy 247. He's driven in 10. RBI number 11. Potentially at third base, a big one for the Golden Lions. The 1-0 to Stacy. Grounded left-hand side. Diving play by Holder. Knocks it down. Has one play to first base in time. But it scores Folger on the RBI ground out by Zachary Stacy. And the Golden Lions lead it 2-0. RBI number 11 for Stacy on the season.
Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
Good play by Holder to knock it down and fire to first base. As soon as the ball squirted away from him as he went down, there was only one play he had. That was to first base, and a good play just to get the out there at first. Quinn moves to second base on the fielder's choice, which scores again from third base Folger. It's 2-0 Garrett County with 2 outs. It's Justin Parsons who grounded out to short. Back in the second, he's 0 for 1. First pitch to Parsons, fastball, sizzles off the inside corner for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Quinn, big lead off a second, swing and a miss by Parsons. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Golden Lions. Will County does indeed rule that ground ball to Holder as an error. The little blooper in the shallow center we mentioned, it can be counted as an error. No one got their glove on the ball.
Nope.
1-1, swing and a miss. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes, but that's one that it can't be ruled an error, but Coach Blair is going to say it 100
Mental
times.
error is what they'll call that.
You got to catch that ball.
Yep. Again, that shortstop should have been the one making the call out there for somebody, called somebody off. And
1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, so Patterson buckles back down, gets Parsons with his 8th strikeout of the game. But the Golden Lions strike first with 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. It's Garrett County 2, Boyle County nothing after 3.5 on Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
2-0 Garrett County as we head to the bottom half of the fourth. The top of this Boyle County order, Kyler Klotch, Austin Bodner, and Ethan Milburn in an elimination game tonight. Winner plays tomorrow night or whenever the district championship will happen. Loser season comes to an end in the 45th district semifinals. 2-0 Garrett County in the bottom half of the fourth. And here's Kyler Klotch, who takes high and inside for ball 1. Klotch was a pitch away from working a leadoff walk in the first at-bat of the game for Boyle County. That one's outside 2-0 from Stacy. And Stacy battled back and induced a 4-3 ground out to disperse of Klotch to begin the bottom half of the first. 2-0 the count again to Kyler Klotch. That one's over the outside corner from Stacy. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kyler swings a red, white, and blue bat. Stars and stripes on that bat. Zachary Stacy, the quick worker. And Klotch wanted time. Time's not called. The 2-1 is fouled off by Klotch over top of the press box, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes, right where the radio van would have been parked, Rick, in the old days before we were instructed to park up near the middle school parking lot. 2-2 to Klotch. Grounded towards second base once again.
Big hop.
Yeah, easy hop for Reeser. Over to first. Klotch gets it down that line, but just in time to get Kyler Klotch. A couple of 4-3 ground outs on Klotch's scorecard. 1 up and 1 down.
Austin.
And here's Austin Bodner.
He almost nonchalantted that too much. He just about beat that out.
Here's Austin Bodner. Tell you what, it's a big sigh of relief, I think, from Garrett County's side when you get through Kyler Klotch and he's not on base because he's so prolific at just being a thorn, essentially a pest in the opposing team's side and reaching base. And here's another guy as well who's good at it as Bodner pops one foul over top of the Garrett County fan section. And a fan from Paint Lick, Kentucky will chase that baseball down. It's no balls and one strike to the Thomas More football commit, Austin Bodner.
Did the PL on his cap give it away?
I gave it away. That's how news from Paint Lick. The 0-1 to Austin Bodner. Sidearm delivery, grounded towards first base. To the backhand play. Quinn goes to first. In time, Stacy covers and touches the bag. For out number 2, this Garrett County defense is sharp tonight. That's a 3-1 put out for the second out. It's 11 straight set down by Stacy. What did I say a couple of innings ago, Rick? I mentioned when Stacy pitched against Boyle County in the second leg of that doubleheader 3 weeks ago, Garrett essentially had a chance to win that game. Boyle scored late, won it 3-2. I think it was on a walk-off, actually. Remember, Boyle County was the home team there at Garrett County for that second game. It was a Kyler Klotch walk-off, but Stacy pitched his tail off that game and has given the Golden Lions certainly a fair shot here as well. First pitch to Milburn is high for ball 1.
Nice play by Quinn at first. Got the ball and then made a nice throw to lead Stacy to get him out at first.
The 1-0 outside, 2 balls and no strikes. The thing about it is Garrett County's only 8-19. They're probably a little better than their record shows. They've struggled at times pitching. They've struggled at times with the bats. But the fact of the matter is 13 of their 27 games have been decided by 3 runs or less. 2-0 to Milburn, grounded towards second base. Easy play for Reeser, and 12 straight set down by Garrett County Zachary Stacy. 3 up and 3 down, nothing doing. We're through 4. It's a score that may shock some people. Garrett 2, Boyle nothing after 4 on Z105.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. We have a brand new bookmobile and we are ready for new bookmobile patrons. You can pick out books on the bookmobile or we can bring you a selection based on your preferences. Call us at 859-792-3424 or stop and visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Hello, I'm Blake Mason, Farmers National Bank. As your lifetime bank, we have a proud history of supporting our local schools and student athletes. Have a wonderful school year and all the best to local teams. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Joe Avis alongside Radio Rick. We are set up behind home plate in the 45th District semifinals on this Monday night on probably, Rick, I would say the best night of weather we have had all year. In a season marred early on by rain, even snow, cold temperatures, and then, even later in the season where we were wearing toboggans and gloves, being outside at Danville calling some games. You cannot beat the weather that we're getting tonight here at Rebel Field between Boyle and Garrett. Right now, everything is in Garrett County's favor. It's 2-0 Golden Lions, and a team they lost to twice in the regular season, both on the same night in a doubleheader against Boyle County. Golden Lions lost them both, but 2-0 Golden Lions lead here in the top half of the 5th, and Caden Patterson's first pitch is low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
His left foot looks like it is. Oh, it's on the line.
Yeah, on the very side of that rubber. Caden Patterson side straddles the rubber. The 1-0 is outside and low. 2 balls and no strikes. Mason Agee, Logan Anderson, Brady Reeser, 7, 8, and 9.
Look at Agee's left foot. Watch his left foot. Oh, that's on the line.
Well, he's such a big guy. He's got such a wide stance.
Yeah, his feet are almost all the way from the front of the box to the back.
Off-speed pitch is right in there, 2-1, yeah. Usually with a guy, especially throwing high velocity, you want to scoot back as far as you can because it gives you more time to react. But Mason's such a big dude. Takes up all the batter's box. 2-1 is outside. It's 3-1. Agee struck out back in the 3rd. It is a pitcher's duel in every sense of the word here in this one. Caden Patterson has struck out 8 through 4 innings. The 3-1 swing and a miss by Agee. Little kind of half-hearted swing, it looked like. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Zachary Stacy, meanwhile, pitching to contact. 4 innings. 1 strikeout, but not a single Rebel has reached. 3-2 on its way to Agee. Low and outside, ball 4. First walk issued by either pitcher, and it comes from Caden Patterson to begin the top half of the 5th.
Let's see if they play small ball here.
Catcher, number 8, Logan Anderson.
Logan Anderson. We mentioned the two teams kind of score runs in different ways, but the Rebels are also a team that love to play small ball. We've seen them do that multiple times this year. I would think what you said, Rick, this is a perfect time. Sacrifice bunt,
Holders
see if you
up
get AG
on the
over to
grass
second.
at third.
Golden Lions want as many runs as they can get. There's the bunt shown, bunted foul. It's 0-1. We've seen T. Ellis do this before when he was at Lincoln County. If you go back to 2017, where Danville and Lincoln County played in the 45th District semifinals at Danville. Danville had came in to that game with 20 wins. Lincoln County came into that game, it was something like, I think 10 and like 18 or something along those lines. 0-1 to Anderson, bunt shown. He bunts through it. It's no balls and 2 strikes. And not only did Lincoln County beat Danville at Danville to end Danville's season, but obviously moved on to the region tournament, and then T. Ellis took Lincoln County to the region championship that year, beat Somerset and beat Southwestern in the region quarters and semifinals before Boyle County finally knocked off Lincoln County to advance to the state tournament. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Well, Anderson trying to land on the bunt, he could not, and Patterson K's his 9th hitter. 1 up and 1 down. Here's Brady Reeser.
Anderson was trying to bunt that ball to first base because Wheeler's got to stick on there by the runner.
The second baseman, number 25.
Third baseman was up
Razor.
short. So
it's a 9th K by Caden Patterson, who was doing basically everything the Rebels could ever want from him on the mound in a district semifinal game. Here's the bunt shown by Reeser, bunted foul and into the Boyle County dugout, knocks the clipboard out of Boyle County pitching coach Sam Tiller's hand. No balls and 1 strike. I was a couple weeks ago was at Jerry Farmer's getting my hair cut. He's making me look good. And Sam Tiller walked in. We were talking a little bit. And I think Danville and Boyle were playing later on that evening or the next day or something like that. 0-1 to Reeser. Shows bunt again. Bunts at third base side. It's a good one, but it bounces off the lip of the grass, and Holder kills it. In foul territory, it's 0-2. And Sam was leaving. I said, Sam, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, well, hopefully you don't see any of me tomorrow. He said, if I'm out of the dugout talking, probably something's not going real well for the pitcher.
you see he's got the clipboard up in front of his mouth so nobody can see him relay the pitch count, a pitch that he wants to his catcher. Row.
No balls and 2 strikes. 2-0 Garrett County. Top half of the 5th inning. The 0-2 on its way. Fastball, breaking ball, swing and a miss. But it looks like a fastball out of Patterson's hand and has late break to it. It's strikeout number 10 for Caden. And 2 gone here at the top of the 5th for Hans Moberly.
How technology's taken over. Used to be the coaches would be flashing the signs to the catcher. And now they got that earpiece so the catcher can actually hear from the pitching coach what they're calling.
The stretch, Caden Patterson with a runner on first base, Mason Agee. Check swing, Moberly went around. It's no balls and 1 strike. Boyle County won their season finale against Campbellsville 8-3. Played back-to-back games at Campbellsville. They lost the first one 3-2, and then went back to Campbellsville the next night and beat Campbellsville 8-3 in that one. 0-1, swing and a miss, no balls and 2 strikes. Not often you see a team play the same team from outside the region back-to-back nights at the same exact place, but in a week last week marred with rain, Boyle County felt it probably better to go to Campbellsville and play a couple of games there just to get some work in. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Moberly down on strikes for the 3rd time. Patterson has struck out 11. What matters right now is the score. It shows Garrett County 2, Boyle County nothing. In this 45th District semifinal, Stacy has set down 12 straight. He'll continue to work in the bottom half of the 5th on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During the Employee Pricing Plus event, lease the all-new 25 Ram 2500 for only $489 per month for 60 months. $55.40 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock C25207. Bob Allen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
The
Lee's Famous Recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South Fourth.
Bottom half of the fifth. It is 2-0 Garrett County leads over Boyle County in this 45th District semifinal game as Boyle County head coach Adam Blair will trot around the hitter circle. And it's 4, 5, and 6. The Rebels still looking for their first hit of this game, and it's Logan Perry who will lead off this bottom half of the, not just the first hit, their first base runner of the game. Logan, the lefty, who flew out in foul territory to the left back of the second. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is lifted that same exact way, left-hand side. That one's out of play. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, dugout's trying to get their batters in this inning, get them fired up here.
We mentioned Boyle just beat Campbellsville, the final game of the regular season. 0-1 is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Garrett County actually lost their last game of the regular season to Southwestern 3-2 on Friday night. It was a heartbreaking way to end the season. 1-1 is low. It hit Perry on his front foot, I think.
The umpire's not
He's
doing
saying
nothing.
the umpire, telling the umpire to hit his front foot, and he tossed the bat aside, and now Logan Perry's asking the umpires what the call's going to be.
The home plate umpire didn't call anything.
Yeah, Perry's already tossed his bat aside, is heading towards first base, and is asking his coaches, go say something to the umpire. Now the umpires are discussing what's going on. Perry saying he got hit on his right foot.
It took a funny angle. It went off kick towards Garrett County's side.
It is indeed a hit batter. So Logan Perry is the first hitter to reach in this one on a hit by pitch by Zachary Stacy after Stacy set down 12 consecutive hitters to begin the game. And we'll see if that sparks a Rebel run here. Here's Carson Rowe.
T. Ellis is out trying to get a clarification of, you didn't hear it or see it out there behind the plate?
As you said, Rick, as soon as it
took
came
a funny angle from somewhere
towards home, it took a really funny spin, and
I couldn't see it because I'm blocked by the catcher and by the umpire.
I mean, if it didn't hit Logan, he gets an Oscar for the acting. But I just the way he reacted, immediately tossed his bat to the side and looked at the umpire and said, "You're going to call it a hit by pitch or not?" And base umpires apparently had a better view of it than the home plate umpire did. So the first base runner, a hit by pitch. Logan Perry's on first base, and here's Carson Rowe. Rowe, the 5-hole hitter. He'll square around, show bunt, gets it down, right back to the mound. Stacy Fields. Nobody's at second base, and Perry will trot into second easily, but Rowe is out at first. It's a 1-3 fielder's choice for out number 1. Perry moves to second base. We mentioned the small ball that Boyle County employs oftentimes. Rick, just last inning, and there you see it.
Rowe gave up himself. Everybody's over slapping him for giving his bat up to move that runner in scoring position.
And here's the big, tall lefty, Owen Wheeler. Off of second base is Logan Perry. First pitch to Wheeler. Fastball tails high, 1 ball and no strikes.
Boy, he's got a big hole between center field and right. The center fielder's like right behind second base.
1 ball and no strikes. Stacy from the stretch as he looks at Perry, the 1-0. That one is high and outside, 2-0. It's 310 to left, 365 to dead center,
Anderson
300 to right.
Anderson did a great job trying to frame that, pull that pitch back in.
2 balls and no strikes. That one's in there, 2-1.
Out the outside corner.
Rick, bottom half of the 5th gives us the Major League Baseball trivia question of the day. It's brought to you by nobody, but insert your business here. We know you'd love to sponsor the Major League Baseball trivia question of the day and high school baseball and softball broadcast. 2-1 is in there. It's 2-2. Now, we'll say when Stacy's on the mound, it makes it difficult to have this segment because he works so quickly, it's hard to even get the question out. The 2-2 on its way. That ball hit towards left field. Graham plays it on 1 hop. Rounding third, getting the stop sign is Perry. Wheeler with an opposite field single.
There went the no-hitter.
There goes the no-hitter. That's the first hit for the Rebels. Runners in the corners and 1 gone for the freshman Cole Jarnigan.
And the perfect game was done after the hit by pitch, too.
Jarnigan. Here's the freshman Cole Jarnigan. Rick, here's your Major League Baseball trivia question of the day. This player put up 2 seasons in 1997 and 1999 were the 2 seasons he did it in. with at least 30 doubles, 40 home runs, 30 stolen bases, and 100 walks. For first base, and Wheeler is back in time. No other player in baseball history has even one such season. He did it twice in 97 and 99. Give you some other facts about this player here in just a minute. First pitch to Jarnigan, swing and a miss and a fastball.
He was trying to hit the light pole out there with that one.
Stacy did strike Jarnigan out, looking back in his last at-bat in the third, his only plate appearance so far. No balls and one strike, runners in the corners. Fastball is high, 1-1. He's also, Rick, the only player to reach base safely in 150 games in multiple seasons. Now, they play 162 in a Major League Baseball season. He reached base 151 times in both 1996 and 1999. Throw over to first base back in time is Owen Wheeler. In 1994, he became just the second player in history to slug 750 or better while still at least 15 bases, joining Babe Ruth, who did it in 21 and 23. Jarnigan flat fouls that one off. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So someone who was prolific on getting on base, hit some home runs, hit quite a few home runs, but also had some speed as well, Rick. Put up 2 seasons of 30 doubles, 40 home runs, 30 swipes, and 100 walks in 1997 and 1999, the 2 seasons he did it. 1-2, Jarnigan fouls it off. Count stays 1-2. He has 2 seasons. No other player has done it once. Do you know who it is, Rick?
Give me the numbers again so I can work on it.
Okay, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jarnigan, 1-2.
Right
Swing
there.
and a miss, and Stacy snuck it by him. And it's a big second out for Zachary Stacy. And the 2-out batter. The Rebels need some 2-out magic from Andrew Holder.
Andrew Holder.
With 2 outs, and now T. Ellis calls time, wants to talk with Logan Anderson.
I wonder if it's about what to do if the runner takes off here, whether he throws through or not.
By the way, we have Caleb Grasham listening to us, Garrett County super fan. He got it correct.
Oh, thanks,
He
Caleb.
did get the answer correct. This is kind of a tough one, so I don't know. I'm not going to say Caleb looked it up. He may have just known, but this is not a player that I would have guessed just off the top of my head, and I'm the one asking the question. First pitch over the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Caleb, my cell number is 859.
516, yeah. Give his cell phone number out over the air. You can text the answer to him. 0-1 is blooped left-hand side.
gonna be trouble.
Deep short. Folger makes the play. Long throw to first base. It's late. It's an RBI infield single for Andrew Holder. And the Rebels have a plate across the run with Logan Perry scoring on the bloop single from Andrew Holder. It's 2-1.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
For Andrew Holder on the season, it is RBI number 1. Andrew, who's a freshman, had only had 10 at-bats this season coming into this game.
Number 8.
It's Caleb Branham, who's going to pinch hit now for Colin Wise. Branham had the biggest hit in that doubleheader versus Garrett County 3 weeks ago. It was what we deemed a Little League home run, which is really a triple with an error at the tail end that allowed Branham to score on the same play. Swings a bright red bat, 1 batting glove in his bottom hand. The lefty swings. First pitch is chopped. Right-hand side.
trouble.
Reeser makes the play.
First.
Nobody's at first base. The underhand tosses it to Stacy, who's late. They throw back to third base, and they pick him off third. Zachary Stacy with a heads-up play, covering first base. Took the underhand toss from Logan Quinn, and Owen Wheeler was too far off the bag, rounding third. They snapped it back behind him, and they picked Wheeler off at third to end the Rebel threat. 1 run scores, but many more could have scored with a 2-out hit, and Kyler Klotch was waiting on deck. We played 5 innings. It's Garrett 2, Boyle 1 after 5 on Z105.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our mini branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service. service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
It's 2-1 after 5. My son brought me a sucker. And I told him I can't eat that. Why you bring me the sucker? I can eat this. And then I, without thinking, put it in my mouth.
Is it a dum-dum?
It is a dum-dum.
Well, you know what the old saying is, don't you?
You are what you eat.
I didn't say that.
2-1 Garrett County right now. The Rebels are, or I guess the Golden Lions, I should say. What's going on? Oh, Coach Blair is re-entering Colin Wise to play left field for Caleb Branham is what's going on. There was a little bit of a break there before this top half of the sixth began. But if you look at it from the Golden Lion perspective, you start counting down outs when you get this close.
Yep.
You're 6 outs away from Garrett County's perspective from knocking off a top 25 team in Boyle County and ending their season in the district semifinals. 1 ball and no strikes to Jaden No. 2, 3, and 4 are due up. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is a fastball. And tell you what, if the Rebels do lose, you cannot blame the guy on the mound, Caden Patterson, who has been just downright filthy in tonight's district semifinal game. He has struck out 12 through 5 innings. No, hits that one deep towards left field. Wise ranging near the fence, back against the wall, and has room for out number 1, right from the Community Trust Bank sign in left field.
He gave that a ride.
Long and loud, out number 1, but an out nonetheless. And the one-out batter for Garrett County is Corbin Folger. Going back, Rick, to the trivia question. 2 seasons, 30 doubles, 40 home runs, 30 stolen bases, 100 walks. No other player's even done that once. This player did it twice in 1997 and 1999. Only player to reach base safely in 150 games in multiple seasons. Corbin Folger takes a fastball high. 1 ball and no strikes. Also, the second player in history to slug 750 or better while still at least 15 bases. The only other player to do that, a guy named Babe Ruth. 1-0 to Folger, hit that same way again, left field, Wise near the fence, now circles back near the fair foul line, makes the catch. We're out number 2. A couple of F7s on the scorecard, and the 2-out batter is Logan Quinn.
The first baseman, number 3, Logan.
To give you another hint, he played his entire career from 1991 to 2005 for one team.
Could he have been one of the killer bees?
It's a great guess. That is a phenomenal guess. But there's...
It's not Biggio.
There's 3 killer bees.
Yeah.
So which one are you going with? Logan Quinn towards short and past Kyler Claunch. In the left field for a base hit. Well, Garrett County's wearing out left field and finally finds some grass. And Logan Quinn, who reaches base for the second time on an error, now on a single, the 3rd hit for the Golden Lions in this one.
That was hit hard. That was a rifle.
And here's Zachary Stacy.
Wasn't Berkman.
There you go.
It wasn't Biggio. I have no idea.
Carlos Beltran. Here's Zachary Stacy. Right off the end of the bat, right back to Patterson on 1 pitch, and Patterson will lob it over to first base in time for out number 3. 2-out single does no damage. We mentioned the Golden Lions can start counting down outs. They need 6 of them. It's 2-1 Garrett County after 5.5 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
Now open Golden Lion Barber Shop, locally owned and operated in the Square, Lancaster, accepting both walk-ins plus appointments. Mark offers haircuts, straight razor shaves, hot towels, and more. Golden Lion Barber Shop is thrilled to serve Garrett and surrounding counties. For your appointment, go online to Instagram or by using the Vigaro app or call 859-304-5055. Best of luck, Golden Lions, from Golden Lion Barber Shop on the Square in Lancaster.
The Garrett County Extension Service is your source for agricultural, family and consumer science, and 4-H programs in Garrett County. The Extension Service offers programs such as soil and hay sampling, food preservation, cooking classes, and a multitude of 4-H clubs. Kayla and Eric encourage you to stop by and check out what the Extension Service can do for you. We are located south of Lancaster on Highway 27. Good luck to the Garrett County High School team. Go Lions!
Whoa.
Well, now I made the mistake of chewing my sucker right before we ended that commercial break.
You got bubble gum in it? Middle of it?
No. No, just a sticky sucker.
Sticky sucker.
So the other killer bee would be?
Bermuda Bagwell.
The other killer bee would be?
Have to be Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell is the correct answer, Rick. A career Astro. He is Houston's all-time leader in WAR, OPS plus, home runs, and RBIs. All doing that, Rick, while he's set on the job. Kind of. It's amazing how he convinced probably about a decade full of little leaguers that you could sit down while you batted, essentially on an invisible chair, shrink that strike zone, and send those balls launching.
And he wasn't a big guy either, but boy, he was strong. Those are forearms.
Here's Kyler Clonch. First pitch to Kyler, hammered towards center field. Jaden No in line with a makes the catch for out number 1. And what a big out that is for Boyle County as well, Rick. Because, again, he's the best hitter in Boyle County's order without a doubt. And it may be the last time you see Kyler Clonch. If you're looking at it from Garrett County's side, you certainly hope it is. But we'll see what Austin Bodner can do. And see if the Rebels can continue to flip the lineup to get it back to Kyler, maybe in the 7th or 8th.
That last inning for Boyle County, it would have had the bases loaded and Kyler Clonch up.
Yeah, Clonch would have been up next had it not been for that runner taken off at third base, and the snap throw by Zachary Stacy. First pitch to Austin Bodner is low, 1 ball and no strikes. And you would think, Boyle County has some speed. They've stolen 72 bases this year. First pitch to Bodner is inside, second pitch is outside, 2-0. But if Bodner gets on, you got to push the envelope. Maybe not so much. You got the middle of the order coming up, but you want guys in scoring position, and Bodner certainly has speed. The 2-0 to Bodner. Swing and a miss and a fastball, 2-1. But, we've said multiple times through this broadcast, this is the most nerve-wracking game of the year. Because you know that if you don't play well or you lose, there is no tomorrow, which is why every team always throws their ace in this game. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When you look at the records, Boyle County has to be favored to win this game.
Yeah, Boyle County winners of 17 straight at one point this year. Of course, that was snapped versus Campbellsville last week, but then they rebounded and beat Campbellsville the very next night. At 23-8, Garrett County at 8-19, the 2-2.
Whoa,
way
overthrew that
high, right at my head. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Stacy does not want to walk Bodner. Bodner, 15 for 15 stealing bases this year. He's second on Boyle County's team, only behind Kyler Clonch, who has 18. And as I mentioned, if he's on, you would think Adam Blair maybe pushes the envelope a little bit. See if they can get Bodner in scoring position with Ethan Milburn on deck. The 3-2 to Bodner. His inside hit him. It's going to be ball 4 regardless, but it's the second hit batter by Zachary Stacy. The tying run reaches base as Austin Bodner gives Adam Scharzer a high five in the first base coach's box. 1 gone for Ethan Milburn. Adam Blair going through those signs. He's won 203 games in his career. Sorry, 204 in his career. 1 to win, number 205 tonight. And playing tomorrow night's district championship game. The crowd in right field and right center is getting bigger, and a lot of those Rebel faithful are standing up now, trying to get a better view of this game. They can't sit still. This one's close late. First pitch to Milburn is outside and high. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, 72 stolen bases for Boyle County this year in 88 attempts. Austin Bodner, a perfect 15 for 15. Pretty nice lead off of first base, the 1-0. Outside and low, it's 2 balls and no strikes.
Again, Anderson tried to frame that, bring that back. That ball was outside. I'm sitting on the right side of the plate, so I can see when the ball's on the outside corner for a right-hander.
It was the 67th pitch by Stacy. Throw to first base, and Bodner is back in time. Garrett County, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Boyle, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Bottom half of the 6th, 2-1 Garrett. The 2-0 is low and outside, ball 3. The sophomore, Logan Perry, waits on deck. He reached base his last at bat with a hit by pitch. Bodner on first with a hit by pitch. The 3-0 is outside, ball 4.
So you're going to get a pitching visit to the mound.
A hit by pitch, a walk, and right on QT Ellis didn't even let the return throw from the catcher make it back to the pitcher before he was heading out of the dugout and wants to go talk with his pitcher, Zachary Stacy.
Figured after hitting him, he's going to find out, is he okay? Or you walk down a guy right after you hit one.
Now the question is, from Boyle County's perspective, you got Logan Perry up. He's a good hitter. He's done really well as well. You know, we were joking about Kyler Klotch's numbers in radio games that we've done. Logan Perry's got some really good numbers as well. He's your cleanup hitter, but he's a sophomore. Do you let him swing the bat? Do you lay down a sack bunt, trying to get two guys in scoring position with 2 outs? What's on the mind of Adam Blair here? A sack bunt did lead to 1 run last inning, but with base running mistakes, a potential for more runs was cut short. So now the sophomore Logan Perry, and what could be the biggest at-bat of the season for the Rebels.
And a big hole between first and second, too.
Runners at first and second. First pitch to Perry. Yeah, they will, as he takes low and outside, spits at a fastball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. We saw Perry hit a triple in one of those 2 games in that doubleheader against Garrett County. 1 ball and no strikes. Perry swing and a miss. Waves through a breaking ball.
It's a little low, but he was trying to make contact with it.
1 ball and 1 strike. See Logan's little brother sitting down that first base side. Sitting on a bench right next to the dugout. That ball hit right field, through for a base hit. Rounding third base is Bodner. Here's the throw from Parsons.
Cut off.
It is cut off. And Logan Perry has tied this game up with an RBI single to right.
That's another Boston Dental Center River base hit.
That's why you just take your chances on letting him hit. Because, again, that hole, Joe, between first and second was huge. That's exactly where he hit it. Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
Milburn moves to second. Perry to first. RBI single on the season for Logan Perry. RBI number 20. There's only 2 Rebels that have hit the 20 RBI mark. Logan Perry's number 2. Austin Bodner, the other, with 22 RBIs this year. And now Carson Rowe, if he can find some green grass, may be able to chase Milburn home. It would give Boyle County a lead.
Adam Blair's going to make a change with something here. He's meeting with the home plate umpire.
You got Milburn at second and Perry at first. Perry's got good wheels. Milburn.
Rowe is due up. He's up to bat.
Yeah, Carson Rowe is going to hit for himself, so I'm not sure what
the
issue is. There is just 1 out. Maybe he was confirming how many outs there were. There's 1 out. There was a fly out to center by Kyler Klotch to begin the inning.
Now Adam Blair calls Tony Gray over. Now they're going to meet Tony and the home plate umpire for some reason. What if the thing was interference or something? Keeping him from going from second to third. I don't know.
I was going to say maybe they're just
I thought he'd make a change, but I don't know.
Confused about the number of outs because the scoreboard's malfunctioned here at Rebel Field, and the outs say 8. And Adam Blair's holding up his index finger 1. Maybe, I have no idea, but that could be what the conversation's about. They could ask me. I got the scorecard here.
Yeah.
It is in no way, shape, or form official, but I can tell you it's 1 out.
Yeah, it was Klotz that made the first out.
Flew out to center. Then after that, a Bodner hit by pitch, a Milburn walk, a Perry single. Here's Carson Rowe with 2 on and 1 out. Rowe takes high and outside, ball 1. Carson Rowe has grounded out twice. Once to first. I guess actually twice to first. With Stacy covering the backside of that second ground out at first base. Breaking ball buckles the knees of Rowe. A beauty from Zachary Stacy. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stacy has thrown 74 pitches. His counterpart, Caden Patterson, has thrown 76. What a treat in this 45th District semifinal game. The 1-1 to Rowe on its way. Low and inside.
Nice stop.
Nice stop by Logan Anderson. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. That is one thing we have not seen yet, is a wild pitch or a passed ball in this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're showing 8 out on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 2 balls and 1 strike. That one, there it is.
See what you did?
Stacy missed on a breaking ball. It scoots by Anderson.
It's his fault right here.
It's a wild pitch. It moves Milburn to third and Perry to second.
I hope you're proud of yourself. You just jinxed the pitcher.
3 balls and 1 strike. First base is open with Owen Wheeler on deck. Stacy and catcher Logan Anderson have a word.
Now, if he doesn't find where he wants it here, he can take it.
There's still just 1 out, so a fly ball to the outfield would give the Rebels a lead here. Infield is in. They are going home in a ground ball if Milburn breaks for home. 3-1. Lifted right side, out of play, foul. Full count 3-2 to Carson Rowe. You know, we mentioned earlier in the game the number of close games Garrett County has played in and how they're probably a lot better than their 8-19 record shows. They've also played 4 extra inning games this year. 3-2 on its way
right
to row.
there.
Hammered right field and deep, giving chase is Parsons. And ball is caught.
Nice catch.
Deep in the right center field gap. It's going to chase home Milburn, and the Rebels lead 3-2. 2 runs cross in the bottom half of the 6th. That one in a sacrifice fly by Carson Rowe. Logan Perry moves to third base on the sac fly. It was a really good catch by Parsons.
Yeah,
Ranger to make that catch
Thought
in right
first
center.
it was going to go over his head, and he just tracked it down and had the presence. Still made a really strong throw in here, too.
For Carson Rowe, RBI number 19 of the season. And the Rebels now lead 3-2 in the bottom half of the 6th. And an insurance run at third base as Owen Wheeler will dig in.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
The sophomore, the lefty Owen Wheeler can do. He'll take high for ball 1.
Tried to overthrow that one a little bit there.
One ball and no strikes. Wheeler, I'm sure, would like to make up. He was the one that was thrown off a third base that last inning when
outside.
The Rebels had a threat with Kyler Klotch about to hit with the bases loaded, and Wheeler got too far off third base and was taken off the base paths on that back throw by Zachary Stacy. 2 balls and no strikes. Cole Jarnigan is on deck, runner at third base. Outside, ball 3. Garrett County got 2 in the 4th. They led it 2-0. The Rebels got 1 in the 5th, now 2 here in the 6th.
You know he's not swinging. You know he's not swinging here.
The 3-0 to Wheeler, right in there, 3-1, built high.
Everybody takes 3-0 in baseball. Probably softball as well.
Cobwebs growing there in the Garrett County dugout, or bullpen, I should say. So if there is a pitching change, you would think it comes from somebody that's already on the field. 3-1, Wheeler pops it foul.
Late.
Left side, and it's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Logan Perry had the hit that tied it. Carson Rowe, the sac fly to give the Rebels the lead. 3-2 to Wheeler.
Right there.
Called strike 3 and a fastball right down the middle, but the Rebels do score 2. A hit by pitch, a walk, a single, a wild pitch, and a sacrifice fly, and now Boyle County is 3 outs away from advancing to the district championship and the region tournament. See if Caden Patterson can polish off a complete game after this on Z105.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the Bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices, and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
Will County 3, Garrett County 2. Top half of the 7th, the Golden Lions have 1 run in them in the top of the 7th to tie this game up and give themselves a shot at extra innings or even a couple of runs to give themselves a lead. The way this game has gone back and forth the last 3 innings or so, anything's possible. Justin Parsons, Mason Agee, Logan Anderson, 6, 7, and 8 due up for Garrett County as Caden Patterson back on top of the mound will kick and deliver a fastball. Hit left-hand side, past Holder in the left field. A leadoff single by Justin Parsons off the end of the bat and scored it through the left-hand side. And there's the leadoff base runner on the first pitch in the top of the 7th.
Thinking it's 34 warming up in the bullpen for 34, 36, 34 for Garrett County. Somebody's warming up.
That may be Corbin Folger. I think it's 24, Corbin Folger.
24.
He would be the guy that would probably go tomorrow if this game was more in Garrett County's favor. But you got to throw every arm out there possible to give yourself a chance to win. Agee shows bunt, pops it up, and bunts it foul.
Anybody warming up? Can you see into the Boyle County bullpen?
Nobody in the Boyle County bullpen. Mason Agee, runner on first base, nobody out. Trying to lay down a sacrifice bunt to get that tying run in scoring position. Popped the last one foul. No balls and 1 strike. Agee is struck out and walked today. Caden Patterson, 6 innings, 11 strikeouts.
Ooh.
0-1 fastball is a little bit high and inside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Agee wears number 28, a 167 hitter, no home runs, 3 driven in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball inside corner, that's a called strike, and it's 1-2.
It's a little low inside, but you got the call.
Danville and Lincoln play next. Danville is here. They're sitting to our right. I've not seen Lincoln County. Did they arrive?
I saw some people sitting, some players on the left hand.
Sitting down the third baseline.
Yes.
1-2. Breaking ball is outside, 2-2.
Yeah, they were sitting there earlier watching the game.
The 4 extra inning games Garrett County's played in this year is the most extra inning games in a single season for Garrett County last quarter century. Agee takes a strike over the outside corner. It's a called third strike. It is strikeout number 12 for Caden Patterson.
Boy, that's awful close to take. That ball just broke right back over.
Logan Anderson.
1 out batter is Logan Anderson. His sack bunt still on with 1 out. Brady Reeser is on deck. The bottom 2 in Garrett County's order, Anderson and Reeser, 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts so far. First pitch to Anderson, lifted on the infield, a mile high left-hand side. Shortstop Kyler Klotch looks up and makes the catch on his left shoulder for the 2nd out. That ball almost hit the moon. It was hit
I lost it. I thought the second baseman had it at first, and then just drifted over to the left.
Yeah, the 2 out batter for Garrett County is Brady Reeser. Brady, the sophomore, 224. We mentioned he does have pop in that right-handed bat. Golden Lions have hit 2 home runs this year. Reeser has 1. And the home run fence, the fence here in home run territory at Rebel Field, a lot more manageable than it is at Golden Lion Field, where the field's bigger. First pitch to Reeser, swing and a miss. The breaking ball, he was bailing out of the way of it, too. It's no balls and 1 strike. Top of the order, Hans Moberly waits on deck if Brady can somehow find a way to reach.
I can't imagine Parsons would be running.
The 0-1 outside with a breaking ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. It's what it's about right here. Season coming down to the final at-bat. In the game of the Golden Lions, scored 2 in the 4th. Boyle County has clawed back and lead it 3-2. The 1-1 hit towards left field, down for a base hit, and that flips the lineup. To second base goes Parsons. Runners at first and second and 2 outs. It's the 2nd hit for Garrett County in the top of the 7th, and here comes Hans Moberly.
Garrett County's not going away easy.
Number 33, Hans Moberly.
Hans wears number 33, but he struck out 3 times tonight. The Garrett County leadoff hitter.
I think they may go to.
TL is going to get some more speed in the base paths.
Number 23 going to second.
Sorry, I got to give my son money.
What about me?
No.
Did I get any money?
Number 23 is Colin. No.
Number 23, Colin. No.
I asked Jack, do I get any money? He said no.
Dangerous proposition. I just hand him my my debit card. I can't give him. I don't have any cash on me. So he's saying he's hungry. So I give him my debit card and hope he doesn't spend $30 at the concession stand. Going to come back with like 7 nachos and 6 popcorns.
Maybe he's going to buy everybody over there something.
Who wants something? I got my dad's card.
Yeah.
More important stuff happening on the field as Hans Moberly digs in. At second base, it's Justin Parsons. It's been a single, a strikeout, a pop out, and a single. A base hit here could tie it with no at second base. First pitch is low. Good stop by Rowe. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, I mentioned last inning, we hadn't seen a wild pitch.
Yeah.
We got one from Garrett County at that same point. We have not seen Caden Patterson throw one yet either. He's been working basically strictly inside the strike zone.
Good call there.
1 ball and no strikes. That one's right over the outside corner. It's 1-1. The 88th pitch of the night by Caden Patterson. 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs. Neither one of the runs are earned, however. 1 walk and 12 strikeouts. 1 ball and 1 strike. To Moberly, grounded left-hand side. It's backhanded by Kyler Klotch, and there's nowhere to throw it. It's an infield single for Moberly. The bases are loaded for the Golden Lions. On the third hit of the top half of the seventh. And Jaden No digs in with the bases loaded for Garrett County.
Clonch did a great job just getting to that ball, Joe, because that runner would have scored if he had not got to it.
Here's Jaden No. Jaden has a single tonight, one of the 6 Garrett County hits. The hearts are thumping on both sides of this field right now. Bases chock full of Golden Lions. First pitch to No is a fastball that's low for ball 1. A line out by No to the pitcher Patterson, who caught it in the line back in the first. He singled in the fourth. He flew out in the sixth. He's made contact all 3 times. The 1-0 to Jaden No. That one's
right
in
there. Who wants it more?
1 ball and 1 strike. Winner will get the Danville-Lincoln County winner. They'll follow this game. Well, this is setting up for a thriller here in the 45th District. The 1-1 is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike, and hopefully all the other fans, the 45th, 46th, 47th, the 48th, are having just as much fun as we are tonight. This has been a dandy from Rebel Field. The 2-1 to Jaden No. Low and outside, ball 3. And now Patterson has to throw a strike.
Yeah, he's got to come in now. He can't get too fancy trying to click the corner. He's got to come after him.
See what he does here. Nowhere to put him. 3-2, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. The 3-1 on its way. Fastball is in
right there. Cut the corner.
Called strike 3-2. We use the term payoff pitch. This is as payoff as they come.
And the merry-go-round's going to start. The runner's going to be running.
And we'll give Garrett County some extra steps in the base paths. Reeser out there at second. There they go. The 3-2 is hit up the middle. It's fielded by Patterson, who goes to first, and Boyle County has won and will march to tomorrow's district championship. On one hop to Caden Patterson, a ball that was drilled up the middle, and the Golden Lions loaded them and left them loaded as Patterson took care of No himself. It's 3-2. The Rebels win it over Garrett County. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for Garrett and Boyle baseball, Z105.
The Garrett County Extension Service is your source for agricultural, family and consumer science, and 4-H programs in Garrett County. The Extension Service offers programs such as soil and hay sampling, food preservation, cooking classes, and a multitude of 4-H clubs. Kayla and Eric encourage you to stop by and check out what the Extension Service can do for you. We are located south of Lancaster on Highway 27. Good luck to the Garrett County High School team. Go Lions!
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass. Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear national account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
Hello, I'm Danya Saylor of Farmers National Bank's Stanford branch. We're excited to support our schools and cheer students on in the classroom and playing fields. We are proud to offer school-themed debit cards. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Laura at the Garrett County Public Library. If you have children ages 0 to 5 who live in Garrett County, you can sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library through the Garrett County Public Library. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org for more information, or come visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. 3-2, your final score between Garrett County and Boyle County in an absolute thriller in Game 1 of this 45th District doubleheader.
You know, hate to see either team lose, Joe. They both put it all on the line. Bases loaded. Your last at bat. Come out here and, man, just and you have to feel for Stacy. He absolutely pitched his guts out, too, for Garrett County. What a game that he had pitched. He had a perfect game there for going into, what, fourth inning or so?
Yeah. How about a complete game on both sides?
Yeah.
Zachary Stacy, a complete game for Garrett County. 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Caden Patterson, a complete game for Boyle County. 6 hits, 2 runs. Neither one of those are earned. 1 walk and 12 strikeouts for Boyle County tonight. 3-2 your final score. Garrett County got 2 runs in the top of the second. Both of those were unearned. The Rebels got 1 in the bottom of the 5th, 2 more in the bottom half of the 6th, and an RBI single by Logan Perry and a sacrifice fly by Carson Rowe. And then with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
And a 3-2 count, too.
Again, like you had to throw a strike. Patterson did. No knew what was coming. He was sitting fastball. You knew Patterson's going fastball 3-2 when you got to throw a strike. And he hit it well. Burned one right back up the middle to Patterson, who made the snag on 1 hop and threw to first base in time to send Boyle County to the district championship once again, and ending Garrett County's season at 8-19 on the season. And it will mean that we're going to have, for the first time since 2022, Garrett County not in the region tournament. This had been, for the last 2 years, Garrett County and Boyle County's region. District. They had been the 2 teams in the 45th to advance to the 12th region tournament the last 2 years. You knew one of what going to this year because they played each other. It just so happens that it's Boyle County who gets the upper end of Garrett County today. 3-2 your final score. That's Game 1. It lasted, Rick, 1 hour and 29 minutes. Can't pick a better pace of game and a better game overall than that right there. An hour and a half in beautiful sunshine and a 3-2 win for the Rebels over Garrett County, and just a phenomenal game tonight. We are going to send it back to studio. We'll wipe the slate clean and bring you Game 2 between Danville and Lincoln County right here on your home for Boyle, Garrett, and Danville baseball, the Hometown Radio Network.
High school sports on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.